Hey all, welcome back to Mudstomp's Hardcore Let's Play. Unfortunately, it's been a number of months since my last episode. I'll get into that in a moment, but just so you know, I have now updated my map from 115s to 116s. This is going to seem weird because obviously Minecraft is releasing 117 at the moment, and 118 is actually not that far away. But what's happened essentially, just to give you the rundown while I'm doing some things with chests here, this is I'm actually recording the audio for this over the top of the clip here, but the point being I recorded a lot of live stuff, but I didn't get around to editing it for a few months because of COVID. I was overseas, I had to head back to Australia, I had to find work and get set up with work and all of these sorts of things, and so it's meant that I have been months absent from doing what I love to do, which is this, and so on. So yeah, anyway, obviously I've gotten into 116 finally. My plan was to get into it long ago. It was still a couple of months into 116 before I got into it because I wanted to get set up for a lot of things. You can imagine what I'm doing at the moment is getting ready to go into the Nether because that's the big deal with 116. I have not, apart from a couple of speed runs, I've not set foot in the Nether 116 in any proper world. So yeah, I've set up a few shulkers here, collected a few items and whatnot, and we're going to get in, explore, find a spot to do some mining, and get into TNT mining for ancient debris. So while I'm heading towards that, once again to fill you in a bit, yeah, I just didn't get a chance to update the map for a long time because I was too busy trying to get different things done, and by the time I got round to it, yeah, 117 hit while I was still in my absence period. So, yeah, my plan is to get to 118 soon enough. I say 118 because I'm skipping 117. I don't want 117 that much. What I want is the huge depth change and so on. So yeah, I'm looking forward to 118, and I'm hoping that they will figure out how to transfer maps from 17 to 18, so I might go to 17 like a week before 18 just to do some fun things there, but I haven't explored very much in this world, so yeah, I've got like heaps of benefit when 18 comes along is the hope. So anyway, yeah, here we are in the Nether, and let me jump forward to when, well, you know, we have something interesting going on because I've got to walk out a little bit before I can get there, so catch you up in a minute. Whew, okay. So, I've been out for a little bit and I've just sort of hit what I can guarantee to be new stuff. As you can see, I've got, oops. I have not been in the Nether for too long, it seems. But anyway, yeah, as you can see, I've caught up with, what is it called again? Blackstone or something? I found a new biome is what I'm trying to get at. And yeah, so far I haven't seen any new structures or anything, and this is the first biome I've seen. So I'm basically trying to find the new area and trying to basically find a giant lava lake that I can work under or towards, away from. Away from is probably the right word, with my ancient debris mining. So obviously exploration's a big thing here, but most people who are watching this will know a lot about the Nether already as far as 116, so it's not like I can tell you anything new or different, but for me it's all new, it's all different, but my hope is to find this spot where I can do the ancient debris mining. I'm going to do the TNT mining at the level 15 I think it was, and aim for finding lots of ancient debris that way is my hope. So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, it's just sort of trying to find the best way to go about this. I don't know. Yeah, this doesn't look like a very good way to go. That kind of looks like maybe a ruined portal. I don't know. Yeah. I think we might go back over this way and try and go around a bit further. It's sort of, I don't know, it's hard for me to know what to do. Again, this is probably, I'm just trying to think, this is probably one of the first times I've ever actually done a completely new biome setup or something in a proper playthrough. because the last time there was a major change, I think, was with the colour update, and that happened while I was playing on Xbox with my kids. So that wasn't really a big deal. It was great having all the different colours, don't get me wrong. I had heaps of fun with wool and whatnot when that happened. But yeah, other than that, like, I haven't really faced a big update in sort of my play career. So this is sort of like the first big time there's big, hugely different stuff to experience. So yeah, I don't know. It's all sort of interesting. Anyway, all right. I might talk again when we find something interesting. Let's see how we go. Oh boy. Oh, no. Come on. In. Get. No. Okay. Okay. Well, that's something new. Not being able to mine, whatever the heck that block is. Yay. Oh, my heart is beating through my chest. This is not fun. This is silly. It's an Enderman, but I wasn't ready for it. Oh, man, that was... Yep, turn that back off. Oh my god. Okay. Whew. Alright, let's see where we end up next. Alrighty, well, we've got a bit of a cliff over there, and some friendly neighbours behind. I feel like this would be a good spot, but I don't know. I kind of want to look further. Oh man, all of the old mobs are giving me hassle. I haven't even seen a hoglin or anything. Like, this is ridiculous. Oh my gosh, Mud, learn to shoot. Ah, come on. No. Get out of the fire. Oh, what? A second. Oh, okay, alright, this is it. Yep, this here, right here. This is perfect. Okay, yep, from here, this will be fine. Yep, this is my new home. Thank you. Oh, far out. Oh, okay. So, I've basically settled myself down below where I was with the ghasts, and I'm now digging a tunnel back towards my nether portal, essentially. I gotta say, one of the things I'm loving about this, the 1.16 expansion, is the gravel deposits. I spent ages looking for gravel deposits, like those gravel mountains that exist, and couldn't find them, and these deposits are just everywhere in the 1.16 nether areas, so it's just really cool. And then, of course, too, you've got like blackstone and all that stuff as well, so I'm really eager to get into building with some of this stuff. I don't know what I'm going to use it all for yet, but yeah, I mean, I like my dark blocks, so black blocks, things like that, something new for me that I'm interested in. I already use andesite a lot, and I'm thinking blackstone's going to be one of my new big ones, so I'm getting a fair chunk of it at the moment. I'll probably limit how much I get eventually, but for now I'm just going to get quite a lot. So yeah, it's sort of I don't know, it's just fun because it's like more colours, more blocks. So yeah, that's my thinking anyway. So yeah, like I said, later on it'll probably be that I won't get as much of it, just because it is slow to mine it. But yeah, to begin with, I'm going to just collect a lot of different deposits as I find them. That sort of thing. I am also sort of curious to see... I don't know, I kind of want to build like a quarry machine or something here, but I don't like doing TNT duping, so yeah, I don't know. We'll see. See what happens, but anyway. So yeah, like I said, I'm building a tunnel. And again, more gravel. Like I said, I love this. It's just really cool. And two, like, you get gold deposits you can expose quite easily with the gravel because you can dig through the gravel so quick. Yes! Yes! First ancient debris. And that's not even mining for it. This is just digging a tunnel back to my base. Alright, well anyway, I'm going to get this tunnel going and yeah, we'll see how we go. Oh, I tell you, digging this tunnel back to the nether portal, I mean, I'm almost there, but it's just like so so frustrating. It's just, I'm very nervous. I hate being in the Nether in general. I've got my fire potion sitting there ready to go in case, because I'm just so nervous about it. And at the same time, I'm just like, I just want to get through and get there, you know. In case I didn't mention before too, the reason I'm digging this tunnel is because I settled my mining site where I'm going to try and find ancient debris. Oh, cool. I'm through already. Yes. But yeah, so that's going to be my mining site. I've already found 2 ancient debris on the way back, so this is like already a great start. But yeah, let me just drop some things and I'll get back to mining, I guess. Okay, everyone, so I made it back. I've set up a bunch of shulkers to gather different materials in, and I've dug my first tunnel. Not my first tunnel ever, just to be clear on that one. I've dug my first tunnel in the Nether to do the TNT mining. I have no idea how this is going to work. As much as I've watched a few videos on this and have a feeling that I'm like, okay, yeah, it looks good, I got to say I'm actually very, very nervous about it. I don't know, part of me too is like, I always keep TNT forever and a day, so having made so much TNT and now, you know, willingly blowing it all up, I'm kind of like, I'm losing a resource. So it's really kind of, yeah, I don't know. And then too, I'm kind of wondering how it's going to go with the blackstone, because I think blackstone's quite resistant like stone is. So yeah, I might have to do some more digging around. I don't know. It's this kind of thing where I'm trying not to worry about how much time it takes me the first time around. I just want to sort of get a process going. And then I don't know, if it takes too long, I might have to try and figure out a quicker way to do it or something. Some people seem to do it really, really quickly. I don't know if it's just because they're used to doing it or what, but I don't know. I feel like it's not going to be that quick. But anyway, let's give this a go. Alright, there we go. Lit up. Yep. Okay, cool. It's going. Alrighty. Let's have a look. Yep, that seems to be going. Not bad. Alright, well, we'll go see if we can find some netherite. Hang on. Let's see, there should be something. Maybe... Oh, no, the TNT didn't blow up. Okay. I must have placed these ones too far apart, I guess. I don't know. Oh, there's a netherite. Cool. Alrighty, well, I'll keep mining, and I'll bring you back for more updates. Okay everyone, so I've skipped forward a bunch here. Basically I did a number of hours of TNT mining, and it kind of got a bit droll after a while, I must admit. It was, yeah, it's much what you saw early on. It's, yeah, basically how it went. So anyway, yeah, we're here. We're now with netherite. As you can see, I've got 10 ingots going here. I think I had about... can't remember if I've dropped some somewhere else actually, come to think of it, but anyway, I had about 40 or so, I guess, ancient debris. I've cooked that up, and I'm now doing my first ever netherite upgrades, which I gotta say I am excited for. I'm basically doing my base set here just to get everything going, and then I'm gonna look to mine some more. So yeah. I have seen a couple of accounts of hardcore players doing netherite beacons, and I am incredibly tempted, to be honest. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. I think at the moment I'm going to try to... what do you call it? Yeah, that's cool. Awesome. Yeah, I'm going to try and get some more at least and see how it goes. But it's looking nice. It's looking really nice. I like it a lot. So yeah. And I'll try and get these ones upgraded soon. One of these picks I think I've got to do. Probably a silk touch one though. It's definitely priority. So yeah. Alrighty. Well, let's see what else we can get up to. Hello again everybody. So once again I'm recording audio over a previously recorded clip. This time around it's to share a very special occurrence with you. I happened to not be using my microphone at this point, and I was mining chunks and creating this storage system for them, and I got distracted by my children. And unfortunately this short clip is all I managed to catch of the scenario, because when I came back to the room, I hadn't hit escape, and this slime you can see in the distance had decided to get very up close and friendly with me. And I came back in the room for one of my sons shouting out, "Dad, look out!" And I dove to the computer, accidentally hit the power key as well as the escape key, ending the recording. And when I logged back in, essentially when I turned the computer back on and logged back in, I essentially died on the spot. Fortunately, I was holding a totem of undying, so I managed to run to the side and save myself. But that part of it I didn't manage to record because I was just in a flurry of thinking I'd lost my hardcore world. So, go figure. Anyway, lesson learned. Slimes. Not so much. Family friends. Alrighty, so moving on from much nether mining and the earlier slime debacle and some other things along the way, I've extended the wall to here. I decided it was time that I really sort of got this wall finished and started working on some of the extra buildings that'll go with it and things like this. I've decided that I need to really focus on aesthetics. And to start with, I'm going to build a tower up this cliff face and see where it goes, basically. Like I said, I want to focus on aesthetics. I'm going to try and finish this wall area, do some buildings associated with it, sort of see what else hits my fancy, really. And so yeah, in the coming episodes, you'll probably see a lot more building from me. Maybe the occasional sort of clip of this, that, and the other, but a lot of buildings to be done, I think. I'm not entirely sure how it's all going to go, but my hope is to start making the surrounds look better and get the village developed like I've been planning for Yonks, so that the villagers can join in living in the village, basically. So anyway, I'll leave you with a clip of that. Just usual good old style of a bit of a montage. So hope you enjoy. Okay, I gotta say, this is really coming along. I'm really enjoying this. The tower's coming along, the wall's almost finished. This is awesome. I'm loving it. The only thing is, I'm thinking I need a bit more detail in here. A little bit more, I don't know what the word is for it, like just change in the wall so it's not all one thing. I'm going to have to put some texture. Texture's the word I'm looking for. And I'm thinking maybe, for starters, some light sources in the corners or something. I don't need the light source like the Yeah, it's not about mob spawning or anything. It's more about just trying to figure out how I want to put this in. And I think something like this is probably going to do it. Got my usual block palette in here. Yeah. I know that this is very bland. Like, stone is not hugely different for a lot of people. Or at least they don't, it's all grey, that kind of thing. But for me, I'm still building a lot with stone. So, it's about getting... No, I'm not still, but I'm new to building, put it that way. I haven't done a lot of creativity with building, so for me it's still about learning a lot about matching palettes and colours and that. But so yeah, I'm willing to play with the process and gradually work on getting some other colours and things going. Basically, yeah. Just trying to think. So that's... Yep. And then... No, I'm going to need probably that there again. No, 3. That's really annoying. Put that in there. Yep. And then that one back there. And something... Probably... Try something like that. Yeah. I think something like that's probably going to do it. If I do this on a couple of the corners, probably not there. One down there maybe. But I think, just looking at it, you got light there, and then there. That's not bad. That's a good start. Like I said, I need to put a lot more in this. So, yeah, I think it's good. Alrighty, I'm going to keep putting textures in and stuff. And what I'll do is once I get the wall and the tower a bit more sorted, I'll give you a tour. Alright. Alrighty everybody, I've finally finished this tower, at least for the time being. I thought I'd give you a bit of a run around in here, like I said. Show you a little bit. That leads down under the wall. Still not sure about that gap there, but anyway. I'm trying to go with a minimalist kind of approach here. Like it's built into the mountain, so there's a lot of stone, but we've replaced portions of it with brick and so forth, and built on top of the mountain for the most part. It's sort of, I don't know, it seems really weird because I've finished the wall and I added that water in there. It's kind of, yeah, the views from here are kind of nice, I think. I've still got this beacon, I'll do that in a second, but yeah, this is the last segment of the wall, and I added some water up here and the river going down just to give it some colour and make it look sort of nicer. This corner here is where the wall started basically, and I've now gone around through the whole village, and yeah, I honestly can't believe I'm finished with it. I mean, I've still got a lot I'm going to do as far as like barracks and things like this, but for the wall itself, the wall's done. I hate this, you can never jump up there. Alright, I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, all these little details I'm starting to add to things is really sort of... it's just, I don't know, I'm finding my creative side, I think. But it's things like this wall's very repetitive, but then I build structures every now and then that are completely different from a previous structure, same block set and stuff, but very different. So it's been a very interesting exploration of creativity. It's like the tower here, it's not very domineering for this corner from this side. From the other side it is. It's very tall, but from this side it seems like it's almost nothing. And yeah, it's sort of this thing where it just really changes what you're doing with height, space, colors, etc. I like just playing around with it. And I've been thinking more and more, I'm going to still stick with this block palette while I do things like the barracks and stuff. I'm liking the dark oak. I like the variety of grey blocks. But once I'm done with that, I'm going to try and expand into some other palettes for more of the village and sort of see how that goes. And I think that that's going to be, I don't know, I'm getting very excited. And just recently, like, it took me a long time to go from updating 1.16 to getting all this done. When I say a long time, it's been across a couple of months of work while I haven't been posting videos and stuff. And yeah, I've been trying to work on it very heavily, but the reality is I just haven't had the time and stuff. But even then, I've put a lot of time into it, but it just takes so long to do everything. And now I'm sort of thinking I want to start working more and more on the aesthetics of the whole my whole map, basically everything. And so this is becoming, yeah, it's becoming more of one of those labors of love, if you will. So I'm really sort of starting to get onto that and try and figure out what I want for the map. So yeah, I'm probably going to be finishing for this episode soon, but in coming episode I'll probably have a lot more building to show you. I don't know, I want to work up on this corner up here, I'll show you in a second. And yeah, I think it's just going to be a case of having just spending more time on developing the area here as opposed to sort of muddling around little bits and things like that. My collections are starting to get quite significant. I've got a lot of resources and things. I'm still collecting resources, but yeah, I'm starting to get a significant amount, and I'm working on other automated farms and stuff gradually. I'll show you more of those in the coming episodes as well. And yeah, it'll basically mean that it should be more interesting, hopefully, the village area. I've got massive plans coming up on sort of what I want to do, but this has been sort of the priority to get this wall done and stuff, and I haven't just wanted to put huge segues of wall in constantly. I've wanted to have other things as well. So yeah, as much as I don't know, as much as it's hard work, it's not the greatest viewing experience to see the same sort of wall be placed time and time again. But that's the thing, it just took me so long to build this wall. It's just it's been insanity. So anyway, let me dump my beacon back in here, and then I think we're going to get a start on trying to excuse me, a little bit tired today. Yeah, trying to build a bit more around the village and develop it a lot more, I think. So I'm just going to do a quick flight and show you that, and then that'll probably be close to the end of the episode again. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure where I'm up with the video clips, but this one's probably going to put me into a longer episode. But anyway, let's have a look at everything just quickly. Make sure I've got everything. Don't think I left anything in here. Nope. I'm finding it interesting too. The iron bars are good things for decoration as well. It's really strange. But anyway. So here's one corner of the wall. This is the corner I want to develop more. It's just mountain at the moment, but I'm going to put a whole heap of structures there soon. As you can see, the river again. It looks really good having the blue coming down there in my mind. This corner just looks nice now too. It's sort of, that's the other thing. I didn't want to just build a square box with the wall. So I've had indents and outdents and things like that. So it's getting some texture to it as a whole. So yeah, that's been the sort of last section of the wall I finished along with that tower. So yeah, I'm going to work on this corner a lot now. Try and get these barracks and things done, and I'll probably show you a bit of that next episode and a bit of other things. Right now I'm going to work on a archway here. In case you're not aware, this bridge behind me is it's the pathway to spawn. It's where, it's just so I can walk to spawn, basically, if I need to. If I run out of, I don't know, whatever, I happen to fall in the void or something, I don't know. Falling in the void doesn't work in hardcore, but you get what I mean. If I'm coming out of the end zone and I haven't got a bed set up or whatever, I'll end up at spawn. So this is the pathway to come back, and I want to make it so that it joins to this wall very clearly. So yeah, I'll work on that, and I'll show you next episode. If you're still with me, thanks for watching. I really appreciate all the time you put in watching me, and I really appreciate it if you leave likes, comments, subscribe, all that business, ring the bell. Particularly if there's something you'd like to see in my series, I'd love to hear about it, because I am trying to get more creative, more different, and more interesting. So I'd love to hear you as my viewer and what you think would be good or not good or whatever. Alright, thanks again, and Mudstomp out.